Hey guys, welcome back to my Leafgreen Nuzlocke, episode 3. Let's do a quick recap. We've just defeated Misty and collected our second gym badge. We've lost a total of 5 Pokemon and currently only have Anorith and Hariyama on our team. So, before we head to Vermillion City and board the SS.Anne, let's try and find some new team members. Let's go. Before that though, we have a quick battle with the Team Rocket member, almost losing Anorith during the fight thanks to an exploding Registeel. Luckily, he hung on with 13 HP and I quickly switched out to Hariyama to finish the battle. With the Team Rocket member out the way, it's now time to head down to Route 5 for a new encounter. Our encounter on Route 5 is a level 13 Bagon. After weakening him to just below half health, it takes a few Pokeballs, but we managed to catch him and I name him Bagel. After capturing Bagon on Route 5, it was time for a short trip through the underground pass and onto Route 6, and we get another encounter. This time it's a level 10 Spheal. I hit it once with Bagon, then just throw a couple of Pokeballs and he's ours, and I name him Connery after Sean Connery. Our next stop is Vermillion City. After defeating all the trainers on Route 6, our first stop is at the fisherman's house to pick up the old rod so we can get an encounter via fishing in Vermillion City. Our fishing encounter is a level 5 Regice. Being a higher level, I didn't want to risk attacking it, so I threw a Pokeball which unfortunately didn't work. However, my worries about killing it were quickly destroyed as Regice used Explosion and killed itself. There goes our encounter for Vermillion City. Before boarding the SS.Anne, I wanted a couple more Pokemon to bring our team up to 6, so off to Diglett Cave. Here, our first encounter is a level 19 Ghastly. After a ridiculous amount of Pokeballs, Ghastly cursed itself a second time, reducing its HP to 1. This was now my chance. I threw one last Pokeball and we finally caught him. We named him Gassy and he's added to the team. With Ghastly caught, I wanted one more encounter before we boarded, so off to Route 11 where our first encounter is a level 15 Dunsparce. With no damage and only 2 Pokeballs later, he's ours and I call him Slippers. With a party of 6 Pokemon, it was now time to board the SS.Anne. Once on board, I went level to level, battling all the trainers to train up the team before our arrival. And in our last SS.Anne trainer battle, Ghastly evolved into Haunter at level 25. Now, to take on the man in our second rival battle. We encounter our rival just outside the captain's quarters, and so our battle begins. Our rival's first Pokemon is Magcargo, so I quickly switch out into Anorith, getting hit by Ember at the same time. So I start off and hit back with a Water Gun, almost knocking Magcargo out instantly. Magcargo then hits back with a Yawn, making me drowsy, and I hit back with a second Water Gun, knocking Magcargo out. First Pokemon down, 3 to go. Our rival's second Pokemon is Hitmonchan. Anorith falls asleep due to Yawn. I switch out into Haunter and confuse Hitmonchan with Confuse Ray. Hitmonchan then hurts itself with Confusion, so I follow that up with a Shadow Punch, almost knocking him out. Hitmonchan increases his speed with Agility, and I follow up with a second Shadow Punch just after getting hit by Pursuit. Hitmonchan down. His third Pokemon is Electabuzz, so I start off with Confuse Ray. He then hits back with Leer, reducing my defense, so I follow that up with a Shadow Punch, reducing him to below half. He then hits me with a Thunder Punch, reducing me to half, and at this point I'm scared of losing Haunter, so I switch out into Hariyama and hit back with a Fake Out, taking Electabuzz down. His last Pokemon is a level 20 Beautifly, so I switch into Spheal and get instantly paralysed. Beautifly is faster than us, so hits with a critical gust before I fight back with an Ice Ball. The second gust to Spheal brings him down to a third health, but a continuous Ice Ball knocks out our rival's last Pokemon and the battle is over. With our rival defeated, we grabbed HM Cut from the 6C captain and the SS.Anne took its voyage trip to somewhere. I mean seriously, how does this thing even get out of the harbour? With the SS.Anne done, it was now time to face Lt.Surge, but we still had one obstacle ahead of us, the bin switches. Bearing in mind I've sped this scene up for you, but being a 9-year-old at the time playing this for the first time, you can imagine just how frustrating it is trying to find both switches one after the other. With the bins finally out the way, it was time to face Lt.Surge. Surge's first Pokemon was the Togetic. Having Bagon out front wasn't the best idea, so he switched into Anorith. However, after falling asleep to Sweet Kiss and an ancient power to the face, I changed tactics and went for Hariyama. 1 Fake Out and 2 arm thrusts to Togetic and she's down for the count. Surge then sends out an Ariados. I attempt an arm thrust and we've got nothing, so time to switch again, and now it's time for Spheal to shine. Spheal comes in with 2 Aurora Beams and goodbye Ariados. Surge's last Pokemon unfortunately is a Slacking. This beast of a Pokemon could be a problem. We switch back to Hariyama and hit with an arm thrust. We hit 3 times with a super effective attack. Surge then uses a super potion however, almost full healing Slacking. However, with the combination of 2 Vital Throws and Slacking loathing around, he's defeated and the 3rd gym badge is ours. With 3 badges under my belt, a full team of 6 Pokemon and no deaths in this episode, I could not be happier. Make sure you check back next time for episode 4 where we'll be going against Giovanni and beating Erica in Gym 4. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Thanks a lot guys. Bye.